Okay, hi guys, Kyung here, and I have a plan of finishing the train journal today. That is the plan. I don't know what it's gonna take, but we're gonna finish it today. Um, and so I have some things prepared, and goodness, my dogs are going nuts. So I have one of these rice papers, right? And so I just need to put all these signatures all these all these papers in the signature, and then decorate it, put the rest of our ephemera in, and then be done. Right? That's the plan. So what I'm thinking is of putting this one, and I only cut one of these, which I thought is fine. I didn't want to mess with them too much, the rice papers. So, and where it's thick enough already, we're starting to get really thick, right? So let's put this page here. Right, and then let's see. These were the pages that Jen sent me, and so I was like, I'm just gonna put some in as doesn't that's amazing. I love it. Okay, so there's that signature, and then this one, right? And then we have these, right? So let's put these in. Here, we'll stagger. Right, so we have this one. We can put this. I don't think the third signature has one of these, and that's okay. That's okay. So, let's see. So it's been an interesting couple of days. As you know, my sister got a job, and so I've been home alone, right? And then with the theft of the plums and everything, it was very weird that, I think we're gonna put the map right in here. So yesterday, the day before, a young kid comes by the house, right? And he is like, it's late, right? It had to be, it was like 9 p.m. or something, 8:30. It was late. And he was like, I'm working late, and I'm just trying to, get another sale, blah blah, because he's trying to sell this like security system. So and he was just wanting a quote. I'll just give you a free quote, like da da da. And my husband, who normally is like, he decided he really liked this kid and was like, yeah, sure, give me a free quote. So the kid walked him around and gave him a free quote and sold my husband a security system, which is it's actually a very good deal. But so we have a security system now, and we don't have monitoring or anything, because that would be, we have 5 dogs. Like, it would just be ridiculous. But we have a fancy doorbell now, so that's cool, and a few new cameras. So there you go. So I have these pages I want to put in. We can do it here on this one. Let's do that. Oh, you know what? We need to do this page as well. Yep, we need to do these pages. So let's do that really quick. So, but yeah, and the installer ended up being here, really late. And, but he was a nice guy too. But he ended up falling off the ladder, like in the back. And I felt so bad. I couldn't believe that. And he was okay. But I was worried, I was like, are you sure? Like, you're sure you're okay? And he was okay. But, and he was a big, strong guy too. Yeah, but my fence got broke. My little garden fence. And I'm happy that because he landed on one of the posts, but I'm happy that the post he landed on was one of the plastic ones that my husband decided to get. What if we put some of this train ribbon down on here? I don't know, it kind of doesn't match the color, huh? We'll have to put some, I think we'll save those for like the coffee dyed edges and stuff. So, but we do have all this ephemera that we need to fill up the journal with, and all the actual vintage ephemera as well. So we have this pocket, right? I made these little ones. I like these little ones. I just threw these together with scraps I had. So we'll just stick that on there right there like that. Oh, I have to show you what came in the mail. I'm super happy and excited about. Look, so this is the glue topper that I ordered from Kay. Isn't that gorgeous? It is stunning. I love it, I love it, I love it. So now I have two. I have this one, and I put this one in my art glitter glue. And then the other one I put in my Cosmic Shimmer. So there is that. Okay, so we have those. Let's see, these are flip outs, right? Here's a journal card, too big of one. Here are the other 3 tags I made, right? And that's when I made those other pockets too, out of scraps I had left over from doing the tags. And then we have these, that's right. I want to put these tearaway notebooks back in here. I hope I put a pocket big enough. Yes? Yep. Awesome. So there's that. And you know, I have this little tiny train dictionary. I just cut out that dictionary word, right? And I put it on this, on that cardstock. We'll just stick it on there like that. Okay, so there's that page is done. Right, so second signature. Let's see, we already used a clock. We can use the tickets. Let's use the tickets. This is, I printed it on the back side of a misprint. Look, that's what my eco printer does. All the time, all the time. And I'm constantly having to clean the print head on it. And I don't know. It's like, it wastes so much paper and ink. I kind of wonder if it's even worth it, you know, and the quality isn't that great. I don't know. I still think inkjet is the best deal for the price, especially because you can sign up for that, right? That the HP Instant Ink Club or whatever. Okay. We have these pockets. This pocket is a long pocket, so we'll put a long one on there since we have tearaway notebooks we're trying to put on here. Put on a good hefty amount of glue because of all that stitching, you know. I find I have a hard time getting pockets to stick that have stitching on them if I don't put enough glue. Oh man, did I get a Timmy towel ready? No, I think I have one though. Okay, so there's that one. And we have two. We have this one. And I might put this one on, like, I might just glue this one to the page, actually. Let me do that one. And this one. And this one should fit. Oh, yes, it fits nicely. Except this needs to dry. We'll also... Right, we'll take the... That will help it. Oops, sorry. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are you dry? Ta-da! Okay, cool. second signature. Okay, third signature. And we have, let's see, I have this one. Right, and that's great, and that's okay, because we're gonna glue that tearaway notebook on there anyway. All right, what else do I know? Oh, so we had to. So while the guy was, you know, installing the system, we had to put our dogs up, you know, because they, you know, they get all upset, and there's 5 of them, and the guy, it was funny, or the installer made it very clear, he was like, I don't get along with dogs, like dogs don't like me. And I was like, it's okay, I'll have them locked up, you won't have to deal with them, don't worry about it. You know what I decided? I changed my mind, and I decided look, I have these scrap. I have this scrap. I have this scrap of black cardstock, right? Figure I could just put this down. So anyway, yes. So my dog, so I had 2 of them in my bedroom, okay? And then I had 3 of them in the bedroom. And then I had 2 of them in the room where we feed Holly, because we have to feed her. It's like the guest bedroom, and we have to feed her separate, you know, because she has issues, and but anyway, and her food is special, and we can't let any of the other dogs get like any of it. And she eats so fast, she'll steal the other dog's food, and there's nothing, I mean, she's ravenous. There's nothing we can do about it, so we got to feed her separate. But, so I had 2 of the dogs in there, and the 2 dogs I had in there was Fitz, and he does not like to be locked up, right? And then Joy, my bloodhound, okay? Fitz went nuts. All the other dogs were upset for a while, but then they calmed down, right? And I could tell they were just probably laying around in there or whatever. Fitz, I bet this is not going to fit. What do you bet this isn't going to fit? I knew it. Nope. We're going to abandon that. It's so thick. We're just going to glue it on there. He scratched and scratched and scratched at the door and scratched at the door. And I kept telling, you know, we kept trying to be on the other side. You know, we were on the other side. Stop, you know, stop, calm down, blah, blah, blah. But he ended up tearing, like, a whole panel off of his side of the door. And, you know, me and Matthew, we kind of looked at each other and we were like, you know, we could not believe how cheap. I mean, our doors were literally, so when we looked at it, like, you know, once it was tore up and we looked at it, they were just cardboard. I mean, our doors are made out of cardboard, like the inside doors, right? And so I don't know whoever sold that when they were selling the house, right? They must have, like, didn't care, and they just needed to replace the doors, and so they went through and just replaced them with really cheap, like, cardboard doors. And it was a little actually kind of frightening, because my husband said, and he chuckled, he was like, well, they're not fireproof. And I thought, oh man, and it took me, you know, I thought about it for a minute, and I thought, you know, actually, that's actually a little scary to think about. Right? So we're going to get those replaced. I mean, we have to now anyway, but with, you know, the dog destroying it. Okay, so let's put this pocket here on this page. So now I'm just going to fill it up. I'm just going to go through and I'm going to fill up the journal, and then we're gonna make a cover and stitch it in and call it good. So yes, we have a fancy doorbell now though. So when you ring it, it it like shows up on my phone and on like a little panel in the living room, like a camera gets activated, right? Actually, if you just walk up, it's got a motion sensor, so if you just walk up to the door or you activate any of the cameras around, it'll activate the motion sensor, and then it will record the video, and it has audio, which is really good audio, which is way better than our last really bad cameras we had. And I thought, you know, how interesting that this would happen after the plum incident, you know, 3 days of being home alone because my sister's been working. And so that's, you know, it's, and I have the 5 dogs and I'm not worried about, I don't worry about being home alone, but still it definitely gives my husband peace of mind. That's for sure. Okay, we have all this ephemera that I really want to put in here. So let's see. Union Pacific System clearance. Okay, well, let's just stick that in this pocket. All right, we'll stick that in there. These two we'll stick in here. Right, maybe we'll stick them behind. Right, I think that'll be better. It'll also protect them more, I think. Okay. So, there we go. We have this. We've got this. We could put a pocket here, right? We could. Let's do the second signature. I think let's try to keep it as even as we can on this one. So I couldn't believe that he tore up the door like that. Naughty dog. You know, my dogs, they're bad dogs. No, they're good dogs. They're just spoiled is the problem. I'm telling you. You know what? What about one of these? I like this one. Yeah, let's put this one down. And then some of that ephemera we might be able to fold and put into the journal. Like as pages, we will see. And I might not use all of it too. I mean, it's pretty chunky. I love a good chunky journal though. They're my favorite, so I don't ever mind. And that's why I always make my cover afterwards anyway, so that I make my cover big enough for the journal. Okay, so we have 3 of these. 3? Yeah, we have 3 of these left. A bunch of these. What did we put in this one? A tag, right? And some ephemera? Okay, well, where did the tags go? Here they are. Okay, let's put a tag in here. Right, and then we can pick some ephemera. So what about like this yellow one? Right, and what about this pink one? Stub. It's a stub. And this pretty fancy one, we'll stick that one in behind. Like this. Well, this pocket is stuffed. How good. It's the first kind of pocket, right? Okay. So there we go. That one is done. So let's grab our third. Where did our third signature go? Here. And it's like thinner than the other 2. I don't know how that happened, but that's whatever. Roll with it, right? So here is the third of the... I love these pockets. Yeah, I used the rest of that wood paper. I had that wood scrap paper from the doors we made. And then I just put a little bit of coffee dyed cheesecloth, and then some just scrap, right? Just scraps from what we've been working on. Okay, so there's that, and then we should have one more tag, right? It goes in there like that. Beautiful. Let's see, we have this, combining the best of rail and truck service, Santa Fe piggyback. This one is not, this one needs folded, so this one will have to be folded. It's too wide. It's okay, it's sturdy enough to be folded. And stick that back here, in back behind there. Let's see, what else do we have? We have these two. Let's stick the yellow one in there. And this, what is this? Single shipment industry indemnity bond. December 6th, 1947. Wow. Corporate seal, 1926. How cool. Look, it's got a bunch of text on the back. It's gorgeous, like paper. It's pretty sturdy. I hate to fold it, but I mean, we're going to have to if we want to put it in the journal, right? Gently. Stick it in the back. Again, I didn't pay very much for these, right, for this ephemera stuff. Okay, so there's our third signature. Let's continue on, shall we? So we have that page. We'll leave that for journaling. Right, we can do something with this. Let's do something in here, because this is all very plain, I feel. Let's just glue our flip out. Yeah, let's just glue our flip out on there and call that page good. I've been making lunch every night for my sister and my husband, and last night I made them sandwiches, and that actually sounds really good, so I'll probably do that this afternoon for lunch. I'll probably have a sandwich with some chips. And last night for dinner, I didn't cook. We went to Subway because I had to go to the store anyway. We were out of food. We had no food, so I asked Matthew to run me to the store, and so we stopped at, there was a Subway right over by there. So we stopped there and got dinner. Here's a little tiny flip out. I kind of like the idea of putting this one here. Don't be plugged up on me. What is also really cool about the system, the new system, is that my husband and my sister can access it and see while they're at work and stuff. So that's really cool. And while we're away, like I can, like, you know, if let's say my sister's here watching the dogs, I can like watch the dogs in the backyard. Or from downstairs, I can like look on my phone real quick and see what the dogs are up to out back. And what's good, there's also a microphone through all the cameras and the doorbell, so I can like push a button and like talk also through the, so I can talk to the dogs too and be like, what are you doing out there? Okay, so there's that one, and then I think we have one more flippy that we can stick down. Let's put it on this page the right way up. I think I'll put it down here. Oops, I am so sorry. So yes, we'll put it down there. Awesome, awesome. So I'm super excited for the collaboration that me and Fiona, Miss Paintalot, we're going to be doing. She's going to do hers on like a weekend, one of the weekend days, and then right after she does the live, right, I'll upload mine. And then when, I don't know why I'm putting that there. This is fine how it is. It's fine. So there's that. And then right after the live, I will upload my video, right? And so I'm super excited. Oh my gosh, this is getting really, really chunky now. But we only have just a little bit left to put in, right? I have just these pieces. Yes, just these pieces, right? I have these journal cards, a coin envelope, and a pocket, right? So let's put them in the last signature because the last signature is way thinner than the others. Should we put it here to match this? I think so. And then, so we're not going to do that this weekend. That doesn't start this weekend. That starts next weekend. And so yay, and it's going to be the same thing that I do with Terry. Well, it's not going to be the same. I mean, with Terry, there's a couple of differences. So one of the first differences is that we're not going to be swapping them at the end. Okay? We're not going to like send them to each other. We're going to sell them, right? So she's going to sell hers. I will list and sell mine when it's done. When all of the 26, I think it's going to be 26 weeks. It's going to be a 26-week project because it's only going to be one video a week. But it's going to be, we're going to do a whole journal. And yeah, we're each going to take turns picking the prompts. We haven't decided who's going to pick the first prompt yet, though I am totally okay with her picking the first prompt, or if she wants me to pick the first prompt. I'm very easy with the whole page-by-page project. It's one of the reasons I love it is because I'm going to put some of the coins, right, that we made. Let's put coins in there. So, would you think this will fit? No. Do we have any other little tickets? What do we have? We have bus tickets. What is this? Bus. You know what? How about we just put a mixture of tickets, right? Let's just put a mixture of tickets in there, and I think that will be really fun. Look, we have a bunch of different tickets, right? These are authentic vintage bus tickets that I got from Julie at Camille Crafts, her shop. This is like one that I made a long time ago. And then these are Tim Holtz tickets, right? So we'll just stick these in there. Yeah, these ones are also, I think, Tim Holtz tickets. So yeah, we'll just stick a bunch of tickets. So there's tickets and coins in here. So, and then another thing is that, so you know what, I'm gonna paperclip that to the page. That's way too thick to go in a pocket. So we have these like extra pieces, right? Oh, we can glue those down onto a page. Let's put this in here, right? And this page, will it fit in the pocket? No, but we can fold it. There we go. And put it in there. Missouri, Kansas, Texas Railroad Company. We'll stick that one in behind. So let's see. You could just stick, yeah, let's stick this one here just for decoration, right? For no other purpose than for decoration. So another difference between the one I'm doing with Terry and the one I'm going to do with Miss P, sorry, I keep bumping the mic, is so the one with Terry, I decided to theme, right? So I'm doing all steampunk. Well, I think I decided that the one I'm going to do with Miss P, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be kind of like a Mr. Green, right? In that it's going to be different. I'm going to make each page different. And then yeah, that's it. That's really kind of the only difference, are those two things. I will say news about Terry over at Sweet Pea Papers and our page by page is that, you know, we had been in talks about what were we going to do once we were done with the one we were doing now. We've been having so much fun, you know, together doing it, and we were kind of sad to see it end. And so she asked, and I talked to her, 'cause, you know, again, we've been talking about it. So we talked about maybe starting another one, right, after we were done with this one. But I thought, or no, she came up with the idea of, well, why don't we just continue, right? Why don't we just continue with the one that we're doing? So instead of making a one signature, right, and sending it to each other, we're just going to continue and do another, I think 5 pages or whatever, and do a second signature. And so that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. There we go. That thickened him up, huh? And then we have one more journal card, right? One more journal card. And I suppose we can find somewhere to put it, huh? We could just stick it in, well, there's one right there. Right, let's stick it in this one. We'll stick it with this tag. And that'll be good. So that's that. We're done putting things in it for the most part. I mean, I have all that ephemera, that train ephemera left. I have all this train ephemera left over. Right, but I'm not going to use it. I think I'll save it for other projects down the line. Right? And I think that's good. So, at this point, look at him. Look at him. He's a beast. Oh my gosh. It's, I love him. Oh my gosh, he's amazing. Look at him. Oh, how amazing. Okay, so he's going to need a 3-inch spine. Yep, he's going to need a 3-inch spine, and he'll still puff out a little tiny bit, but that's perfect. It's just what we want. So I don't think, I'm not going to do, so I am going to use fabric. We're going to set that aside for right now. Let's put our glue away. Okay, and then I have this fabric, which Michelle Fenske sent me. Okay, and it's like real vintage fabric. Okay, she said, she was like, it's vintage. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my goodness. And I've been saving it to use for the cover. So we're gonna use it for the cover. And I'm gonna I'm gonna prepare some stuff for the cover. I'll get the base ready and cut and everything, and then we'll be right back, and then we'll do the cover really quick.